Any woman that destroys and ruins the life of a man that changed her life by taking her abroad and giving her several opportunities to thrive is honestly the definition of walking, breathing evil. You are a definition of witchcraft. You are a definition of evil genius. That is what you are, because you are so ungrateful and you do not deserve anything good from that man at all. This right here is exactly the narrative that especially men are pushing all over the streets of social media. This is exactly how men particularly are painting lots of these women that have done this. Now, listen to my point and understand exactly where I'm coming from. Now, one thing we choose to do is to give a blind eye to why that woman did what she did. Some of these women have been beaten, abused, used, violated, and of course torn down, destroyed to every shred of minimal abasement. Some of these women have lost their voice, they've lost their confidence, they've lost who they are, they've lost their living, they've lost even any shred of hope in life. Some of these men beat them up. Some of these men abused them in different forms and shapes. Some of these men cheated on them, humiliated them, and made them feel like they're worth nothing. They made them feel like a piece of garbage. But these women could not muster the courage to leave the marriages, probably because their families did not support them. The environment where they lived in, of course, would not back them up. And the fear of being, insulted, discriminated, and of course, maligned could not let them walk away from such toxic marriage. The reason they try to convince their husbands to leave. What people are not paying attention to is the fact that these women built up anger, resentment, pain, and they were looking for the perfect time and opportunity to sting. They were looking for the best time to pay back in the man's coin. They were looking for the best time to also have a voice to speak back at these men. That is exactly what a lot of men are not acknowledging. As a matter of fact, some of these men come over to the Western world and they continue in the abuse that they met to these women even back home. Some of them do not take their time to do due diligence, make a research, and understand the do's and the don'ts of the society. And at the end of the day, these women hit breaking point. They hit their limit and they feel like, do you know what? I have the power and also the backing of this society, and I can also ruin you. Now, do I support a woman that does all of this to a man after he has taken her to a different clime to better her life? I personally speak against things like this. But it's important that when we talk about this, let us also speak to the accountability of the men. Let us also speak to what these men had done to these women that must have broken them and must have made them to become heartless to that point of throwing their husbands under the bus. It's very important. And to you, the woman, if this man has done all of this and he is such a horrible person, why did you remain right there? Why did you choose to use him to climb up the ladder and then throw him like hot potatoes when you came to a new climb? You also used the man and you also abused him. The point I am making here is this: both men and women will have to learn how to come to a place of accountability, responsibility, and forgiveness. And man, you will also need to come to a place of taking responsibility for how much you have broken this woman. You will need to apologize. You will need to go for counseling. Truly ask for her forgiveness. Otherwise, I am afraid that this will become like the broken record that we will keep seeing all over the streets of social media. This is becoming a norm. And to you, dear sister, I beg you in the name of God, if you know that man has broken you and you honestly have a heart of genuineness and a heart of forgiveness, you will come to a place of reconciliation. At least do not ruin the man. Do not ruin the father of your children. Do not ruin the person that supported you and gave you that platform. Because I also want to believe that if that man does not have your good at heart at some point, he will also not see it necessary to bring you to a better place where you can thrive and also grow. Please, marriage is supposed to be a place where two people come together to make it work with intentionality, collaboration, understanding, love, and unity. Marriage is not a war zone. Marriage is not a place where people destroy each other. Where is the love you once professed to this man? Where is the love you once professed to this woman? What happened to it? At what point did we lose our humanity? At what point did we turn so inhuman that all we think about is to pull down, destroy, and maybe unalive a person that we once shared love and intimacy with? Go back and make peace, and do not look for how to be vindictive at the end of the day. I am Coach Sazzy. This is No Gray Areas with Sazzy, and I come here to tell it with love and with light. Guys, what do you think about this? Have you been hearing this? What should couples in this situation do? We would love to hear your perspective. Do well to share this video so we can get more public opinions. Do not forget to like it and follow this page for more. Keep it in your favorites. You may just need it handy one of these days. See you next time. Date right, so you marry right. This book is what you have been waiting for. Where are my single ladies and my single men out there? You need this book. And for my friends that are married, you are not left behind, my people. Because truth is, if you grab this book and you apply everything to the T in this book, trust me, your marriage is moving from 0 to 100. It is on Amazon. Just go on Amazon and grab your copy. It's very affordable. It's something you will love. Beyond perfection, embracing the beauty of flaws in choosing a partner. Yes, people, this is my second book. Grab your copy, tell your friend, tell your loved ones, tell your partners, tell your sisters, tell your exes as well. Tell everyone around you that something amazing has just hit the city, the world at large. You will find it on Amazon. Trust me, the secret is right here. Do not be counted among the people that the secret will be hidden in the book. Go grab it. I bet you for free that this is going to be one of your best reads ever. This is No Gray Areas with Sazzy, and right now we are selling it with love and with light. Guys, do well to support Coach Sazzy, and I will be right here to hear what you think about this book. Run along, guys, run along. See you next time. Drop it in the comment. Would you be getting your copy? Let me know. See you next time. Bye-bye.